dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to mourn the loss of fast fashion. Here lies fast fashion. Cheap, trendy, and completely unsustainable. Rest in pieces, polyester blend jacket from 2016. I too used to fall for the promises of fast fashion. Trendy clothes at affordable prices, it seemed too perfect to be true. And maybe that's because it was. Let's be real, it did have its moment, but shouldn't we be done buying clothes that fall apart after 2 washes and end up in a landfill? It's time for something better. Clothes that are you, made by you, meant to last. This is all accomplishable with the Husqvarna Viking Jade 20 tabletop sewing machine. So, how do we move on from fast fashion? How do you build a wardrobe that's sustainable, affordable, and fits your style? See, now this is where sewing comes in. And before you say, I don't know how to sew, it's too hard, trust me, I didn't at first either. I had 0 experience, and honestly, it was a little intimidating in the beginning, but then I found the perfect starting point and the perfect tool to get me there. The Husqvarna Jade 20, a sewing machine that makes it easy to start creating your clothes your way. What's great about this machine is that it's designed with beginners in mind, but it's engineered to grow with you. So whether you want to fix clothes you already have, or even try making something completely new, this machine gives you the freedom to be creative while being user-friendly. Now let's take a moment to discuss some of the key benefits of the Husqvarna Viking Jade 20 tabletop sewing machine. What I love about this machine is that it's simple but powerful. It's self-oiling, which means less maintenance and more time for sewing. It has bright LED lighting that makes sewing easier day or night. And the built-in thread cutter, come on, it's a game changer. No more hunting for scissors in the middle of a project. Plus, it comes with tons of built-in stitches, both decorative and functional. So whether you're adding a sturdy handle or a cute design to a tote bag, you're totally covered. It's reliable, it's easy to use, and honestly, it just makes me want to create more. I love my Husqvarna Viking. I know what you're thinking. Why should I take the time to learn a brand new skill like sewing? Well, sewing isn't just about making clothes. It's about expressing and connecting with yourself. In a world that moves so fast, sitting down at my machine helps me breathe, focus, and make something with my hands. Research actually shows that crafting, things like sewing, knitting, and pottery, can reduce anxiety and even boost mental health. For me, it's kind of like therapy, except at the end, I get a new outfit. And it's not just self-care, it's sustainable self-care. Every time I repair a ripped up pair of jeans or upcycle old fabric, I'm keeping something out of the landfill. So not only do I get to feel good, but I get to feel good about myself every time I sew. Sewing has seriously taken off recently. And let me tell you a little secret, it's not just for grandmas anymore. Content creators like Joe Andohirish and Kiana Manolo are absolutely changing the game. They're showing millions of people how to make their own clothes, repurpose thrift finds, and even turn sewing into a side hustle or career. Maybe you're not quite ready to sew your first gown or suit yet. But just imagine this. With a little bit of creativity, some spare time, and your Husqvarna Jade, you can make things like this. A simple dress that's just made from old bed sheets and discarded fabric. You can make anything from clothes to gifts for loved ones with your Husqvarna Jade. I absolutely love mine and I use it every chance I get. Do you ever feel like fashion doesn't quite represent you? Maybe it's the styles, the fits, or the ethics of the companies themselves. It could be time to start making your own. You really don't need to be a professional. You could just be itching to start your first project. Seriously, guys, I could barely even sew a straight line when I started. Now I'm making stuff that I love and use every day, and I'm infinitely proud of it. You just need the right tools, a little curiosity, and maybe a few YouTube tutorials, sure. But if you're like me, and you're balancing your budget while trying to live more sustainably and looking for a new creative outlet, sewing could be the exact thing you've been looking for. And a Husqvarna Jade 20 would get you right there. So, in summation, we've learned that the Husqvarna Jade 20 is not only beginner friendly, but also budget friendly and built to last. So that means whether you're mending, designing, or just experimenting, this machine is going to be the perfect tool for you. So, what are you going to create? We'd love to see it. Tag us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter at #HusqvarnaJade to let us know what project you're working on. Because every great story starts with a single stitch.